Hey everyone, it's Katie from the Horror Friendly podcast.
It's Tal from the Horror Friendly podcast.
So last night, me, Chantel and Reese, who you may remember from the Five Nights at Freddy's episode that we did on the Horror Friendly podcast, he guest starred. We all went to see Five Nights at Freddy's 2 last night.
We hung around afterwards to have a coffee and he was telling us all the lore and like more of the behind the scenes of the video games.
So he knows everything to do with Five Nights at Freddy's. So any questions, go to him.
And my honest opinion is it's a little bit hard to...
So...
This one did feel like it was maybe a bit more for the fans, a bit more filler. Like, from a horror perspective, there wasn't enough Lillard. Like, we knew him from the first film as like the main protagonist and he just wasn't really in it.
So I think, again, kind of how I felt with the first one, it was very much like if you're a fan of the games, then you are going to enjoy the film because you're going to understand the Easter eggs and you're going to understand the little references that are in there. Whereas for me, I was just taking it as a horror film.
I did like the introduction of a couple of the other characters because one of them in particular is really creepy. So I did like what they did with that character.
I thought the opening was very cool. I'd be very interested to see more of what happened in the past with Freddy's place. Already forgotten the name of it.
But a couple of the acting, a couple of the younger actors, unfortunately, it almost came across a bit cheesy. So wasn't 100% sold on this one. I'm waiting now for number 3 because I want that to be more Lillard.
I just got bored. I just felt like I stopped caring about the characters, about the story, about the situation.
This one, yeah, felt more like just kind of like squeezed in to like bulk it out a little bit.
And yeah, it just didn't really hit for me. So maybe the third one will.
I think it will be interesting again, like once the third one's out, to see kind of how this one fits in, as opposed to this one kind of being like, oh, the sequel. Like, it didn't really feel that way. This could have been a separate film almost.
There was just something that was missing for me. And yeah, so unfortunately, that's kind of how I feel about it. But I get a lot of people appreciate it for what it is. I know it's a nostalgia for a lot of people. I know certainly for Reese it was.
Yeah, not the most exciting, but I do want to see how it plays out, kind of. And I don't know how many Five Nights at Freddy's they're going to make. Probably 5. So we shall see how they all come together and if it makes this one worth it.
And I'm definitely going to be seated for the third one because I really want to try and like these films. But yeah, bye guys.